Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
She Black Designs. You did, yeah.
That's right.
Check it out. I don't bring this back out because it's an oldie, but it's a goodie.
That's correct.
And this just yeah. This all is intertwined. What you talking about right here?
Absolutely.
So yeah, we're gonna unpack this.
Real quick.
Oh Lord.
Let me update folks on what's going on. My
Oh,
bad.
God.
Technically difficulties. I forgot a chord this whole time.
Oh,
So nobody heard nothing.
oh,
Want to quick recap. The drink of the day is the Heartbreaker.
yes.
Now you had to explain what the insides is, but the discussion for today is about cheating.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I've been up here giving my best life. Ain't nobody heard nothing.
Yeah, man. I ain't heard nothing. Nothing but sound effects.
Well,
So are we
Oh,
good
my
now?
Lord. Yeah, we good now.
All
We good
right.
now. We good now. We coming in loud and clear.
all right.
one of the things we did say is that we want to hear from you all out there. We don't have an in-studio guest today, so you're going to be our guest, okay?
Y'all our
We're
guests.
talking about
Welcome.
the mean old topic of cheating. I want to know, has it happened to you? Have you been the culprit? How did you feel? All of the things, right? And even if you're asking for a friend, wink, wink, I need to know.
Then we just go wink,
wink,
wink.
wink. I need to know how you really feel. I need to give me one of
Wink.
your dirtiest stories because, hey,
Oh.
how do we grow if we don't know?
You
I
trying
just
to get
made that
somebody
up,
hurt
too.
around here? She trying to get somebody cut.
Yeah.
Somebody about to get cut around here.
Hey,
But anywho, anyway.
That's the reason why we are sipping on the Heartbreaker today. Again, it's the
Yeah.
drink of the day, baby. It's the Thursday mix. Made with a little Tito's. It has a little bit of strawberry lemonade in there. We've got some simple syrup, lime juice, and a touch of triple sec.
It's
It's called
smooth.
the Heartbreaker.
Smooth like Coke 45.
That's correct. So make it how I said it or tweak it how you like it. Either
All
way.
right, so let's go
Have a
ahead and
drink
talk
with
about this. So define cheating.
Good old one sentence definition. Anything that your partner does not know about.
What? Wait, what?
Huh?
Anything that your partner doesn't know about could be considered cheating. So if it's phone conversations with an opposite sex or same sex, if it's, dates, going out, a little bit of intellectual stimulation, maybe you have a work boo. We all know what a work boo is. So you go to work, you and this person, y'all talk about all y'all's problems together, right? Nothing's happened between you two, but in fact, is that considered cheating or isn't it?
So if I have a dream about somebody, that's cheating. Ain't like I'm gonna get up the next morning and say, "Babe, guess what I dreamed about?"
Well, maybe you
if
should
I'm
confess.
smiling too hard in my dream, you just gonna
Facts.
expect I'm cheating.
Right.
She's just gonna come across your face with a pillow.
But I
What's
mean,
your-
is that considered cheating though? I'm like, come on now. We gotta kind of
okay. Well, funny story, because when you said I'm smiling too hard in my dream. Now, this is a long time ago. I was married again. You guys know that. I was apparently talking in my sleep. Don't
My
know
gosh.
exactly everything that was said, but I got woke up abruptly with accusations. And I thought to myself, this is Mickey Picky crazy.
She was saying somebody else's name. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby.
And I'm like, I could have been dreaming about
Oh.
Morris Chestnut. How dare you?
No, you said thank you.
I mean, I'm
Come
laughing
on,
now, but
Mike.
it's not funny.
Come on.
And it
So you
wasn't
saying
funny at the
somebody
time.
you said somebody's name. You said somebody's name.
I made a comment about now. This is again, I was asleep, so I don't know. But according to this person, my
Convenient.
ex-husband, he said that I said something along the lines of what I would do to so and so. But I don't think
That's
there
a
was
real
name.
in-depth dream, boy.
you speaking actions?
Hey,
I don't
hey.
exactly.
That's crazy.
I don't necessarily believe all of that happened.
I don't know, more. I don't know.
we're
Now
dealing with
that's
a
a
person
real
who wasn't
in-depth
all
dream
wrapped
right
tight.
there.
We're dealing with a person who wasn't wrapped too tight. So at this point, we can't trust anything that he said. But I was woken up abruptly. And it was funny now, but it
What you
wasn't
talking
funny
about,
then.
Cletus? You gonna do what? The whom?
So let me ask. So if my definition ain't good enough, then what would you say your definition is, Reese?
My definition of cheating is like the physical act.
Okay, so everything outside of the physical act is fine. The dating,
I mean-
the talking, the snuggling, the canoodling,
Snuggling.
the canoodling.
Wow, canoodling.
Yeah, you love that
Wow.
dude. You gotta do all that.
Hey, you
Canoodling.
love him.
You love that dude.
that part. I mean,
I think
okay,
that's
so
a
because some
stretch.
people say you cheat emotionally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that part. I mean, how can you control your? I don't know. My definition of cheating is a physical act.
Okay,
But
so
are
go
you
ahead.
really? Can you really be cheating when you're just in a relationship, or do you have to be married to be cheating?
I think that a committed relationship is committed. So even if they're not married, I still think that they can be considered to be cheating on each other if they're doing outside things. But my definition was basically anything. So break it on down. Nephew, what do you think?
My definition of cheating is similar to both of y'all's. Cause I'm with Reese. It's definitely you smashing somebody else,
Right.
or you letting them smash. Whatever smashing is happening.
Mhm.
Okay. But I do think there is different levels that also come without you cheating that should be respected.
Okay.
I and would probably cause for the same reaction. So that's where I'm at with it. It's cheating on them more than just physically. Yeah, and it's without your partner knowing about it, and you know they shouldn't know about it. Like we also got to give some credence to niggas. You probably know why you cheating. It's not I'm just going out and I'm speaking with somebody else, or I'm just swinging. No, you know why you hiding it. So I think it's some other parts to come in.
That's it. The why you're hiding it part. Now, if you gotta hide it and you know that your partner's not gonna approve, then that's definitely cheating. Can we at least agree on that, Reese? We can at least agree. We can agree. So, with that being said, the dating, the hanging out, the going places, well, that's all considered dating. But I would say late night phone conversations. I would say all of those intimate conversations that make you wonder. I think that all of that could be considered cheating.
Well, I did look up the definition while y'all were engaged in conversation. Okay. It did say that,
please share.
It says something about dishonesty and unfairly. Let me see what it says. Act of dishonestly or unfairly in the act in order to gain an advantage, especially in a game or examination, whatever that is. But be sexually unfaithful, avoid something undesirable by luck or skill. Those are some of the things. So in other words, in line with what you're saying. So I guess if you just say that you would cheat on your partner, then basically you are engaging in something that you would probably do with your partner, but you ain't, but you're doing it with somebody else. Okay, we got it.
Okay, that's fair.
That sounds trifling.
That sounds trifling. But in the sense it is, because it's like you're giving something, or you're engaging in something with someone else that was meant to be only for your partner, committed partner, your spouse, whomever.
What if that relationship isn't heading toward marriage? What if you are very clear that, yeah, we're kicking it for now, but I really don't see this going far. I don't see a future. I don't see marriage. So in other words, some would call that what? A dead end relationship? Okay, so you're wasting time. We're not for this. We ain't got no time to waste. I don't wait. Well, there's circumstances, right?
Okay.
So people stay together for all kind of reasons.
Okay, so then that breaks it down. Then why do we cheat? That is the question. Why?
Well, I think why we cheat is a bit of selfishness. I think that, we just want what we want when we want it. And I think that that's natural. I don't think that it makes anybody necessarily a bad person, because I think it's natural to want what you want when you want it. I do think that
I got something to say. Go ahead.
Oh, no, please share.
Do you really want me to share? People cheat because they're not getting what they need or what they want, what they desire from who they with.
Ooh, you said that so definitively.
Conviction.
I don't know if I can agree with that, though.
It is, because if you are happy at home, what are you looking for? If you're content, if you are really like at home, unless you just out there, if you want to be out there in the streets, nephew, no pun intended. If you just want to be out there in the streets,
nephew in the streets,
in the streets, then that's a different thing. But if you have all the desires of your heart at home or wherever you call your home or whoever you with, nothing else will get your attention. But if you are lacking, your eyes are gonna roam. And as soon as you see that booty come across the stage somewhere, anywhere, across the sidewalk, you gonna, that's what's gonna happen.
So
drag her to the streets.
I have to disagree. I disagree, because I've heard so many men say that it's not about their wife. It's just simply about whatever lust-filled desires that they are, wanting to get entangled with in the moment. Okay. And 9 times out of 10, they have no intention on leaving home. A lot of times it's really just to fulfill whatever that
you're
moment
fulfilling a need.
That moment, because it's not that you can't get sexual gratification at home. Some people don't have that problem. They just like variety.
Maybe you don't rub my back in a circle and wash on, wash off.
You gotta go to the left.
I want you to go right here. I want you.
Yeah, they ain't Mr. Miyagi.
Say that though.
I'm just saying
that they just simply like variety. And I'm like, well, if that's the case, yeah. I mean, I'll put it like this. if I am a person who likes chicken and I eat chicken every day, I love chicken. It's great. I can do it, all kinds of ways. I can prepare it different ways. But that don't mean I want chicken every single day. Sometimes I want some steak. Sometimes I want some shrimp. Sometimes you might,
Mo, with all these wigs and stuff going around here, you can make another person. All these Instagram filters. Send me a video.
I mean,
with being somebody else. Put on a blind wig. You can't change the person. I mean, you can play dress up all day. I'm just saying.
You can make another person. Switch my wig, have it feeling like I'm cheating. In the words of Megan Stallion.
No, we ain't go Meg right now. Now with everything going on, we gotta let this simmer up.
I'm still Team Meg, just to put it out there and make sure that I'm clear.
Man,
still Team Meg.
We're gonna see. But but no.
I don't care if she lied or not. I'm just saying. She still got shot. Whoa. I mean, okay, we're not gonna go to the left on this conversation. We're talking about a topic here.
I'm saying.
Throw the cards, people. Throw the cards, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we at. Throw the cards. Just throw it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's where we're going.
Very much still Team Meg, just so that we're clear. Now, go ahead, nephew, with your comment.
Anyway, good Lord. No, I agree with you to a point. I do think variety is one of the main points, especially when you're dealing with somebody that got a compulsive problem. Like, they see it, so they think they should own it, or not own it in per se, like owning people, but you know what I mean? They think if I want it, I can get it, so it shouldn't matter. And you'll see, like, and I know you indulge on the red pill. It's almost preached on that side where it's like, oh, well, you a man, so this what men do. And not all men subscribe to that. You feel me? Just like not all women subscribe to just open it up for anybody.
Correct.
So I'm more along the lines of you know what you want, and you know the reason why you wouldn't have it given somebody else. You feel me? If that makes sense. That's the best way I can explain it.
It does.
Because
I get you.
As well as you can do it, you know the reasons why you wouldn't share that you're doing it. And I think that's like cheating on somebody. That's the definition in my head. You feel me? I would think that if I'm doing something that I know will be against whoever it is, my partner, whether it is male or female, I'm trying to open the doors up. You feel me?
Right.
Whether whoever it pertains to, and I know they would feel cheated in a slight.
Right.
That's what cheating would be.
All right. So you in line with what Miss Bridget said right up here, talking about any communication that your partner doesn't know about.
Yes. Shout out Bridget. Okay. Shout out Bridget.
I feel you on that. Okay.
Bridget.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that. No problem. Go on, chime in, folks. Chime in. What you think?
That goes along.
Somebody defend me here.
With my definition, that basically says anything. But I mean, again, I don't know. I think that it's very natural for people to be a little bit selfish. I think it's very natural for people to want variety. I think that the monogamy piece requires something of you. It requires that commitment. It requires that ability to say no. Right. But here's my next question. Is monogamy completely natural? Again, I'm going to say I don't believe that it is, because I do believe that most people desire variety, and that's men and women. Now, how we exercise our ability to be monogamous is completely individual. Everybody's different. So I'm not going to say women do it better or men do it better. I will say that not all men cheat, not all women cheat, but I do think that it is natural for people to want more than one. How many times have you eaten just one piece of candy?
Oh, I thought she was going somewhere else with that. She was
like, man, what?
I said, wait a minute now.
A daytime show.
Wait a minute. I said, how many times?
Excuse me, but we are daytime hours. Kids could be late.
Well,
they like savings.
I mean, well, okay. I can't even. I get what you're saying. I do. But I'm still on my fulfillment boat. I haven't left my fulfillment boat.
Okay.
Let's say, since you're talking about candy, favorite candy, if it was Snickers,
just
right?
like candy.
Then all of a sudden, I mean, I decide it don't mean this is variety. It just means that I'm not getting fulfilled with the Snickers no more. It's not filling me up. It ain't.
But you still like Snickers.
I still like Snickers, but I'm like want
to the Snickers.
And then I get bar. Right. But if I go to Costco and I get a taste of, Reese's Pieces, hey, to the Reese's. And
shout out to the Reese's Pieces.
and I said,
Chocolate
"Oh, I
and
like
peanut
that," because it's fulfilling something that the Snickers is no longer fulfilling. That
Absolutely.
doesn't mean that I just want to go out here and just try all the candy, Skittles.
So you're proving my point that
Laffy
variety
Taffies.
is something that
I am
would
missing
like.
something. So therefore, I'm seeking somewhere else, or something else is coming to me and fulfilling a void or a need for me. That's what I'm saying. People cheat for different reasons.
Oh, okay. So your point is, when is it ever enough if you're really in love with your partner?
There you go.
if you're really happy with your partner. I mean, that means you have to be happy with everything. And I think that the everything part is a stretch because we know that nobody's perfect and nobody gives you everything that you need. So that's what that whole and that's where that whole 80-20 rule comes in. The 80-20, give me the breakdown of that, Reese. What's the 80-20 rule? For those
a bunch
who
of
don't
bull.
know.
Okay, well, anyway, somebody can give you 80% of them, but you're still seeking that 20, and 20 in your mind starts to outweigh the 80. You don't see that no more. You're just looking for just simply the 20, but you don't know it's a 20. You think it's the whole kid and caboodle.
So, in other words, to your point, the part that you're missing out on.
I didn't say it was right, Mo. I just say that's where my mind will work.
No,
I didn't say it was right.
I totally agree. That's what I'm trying to say. The point I'm making is that I don't think that cheating is right, but I do think that, like you said, people cheat for different reasons, and a part of the reasons is normal. Now, follow me, y'all, because I know I may get beat up in my comments, but hey, I'm ready for the I'm ready for the fight. So if you're out there and you want to fight me. Put it in the comments. I want to know your opinion. Give me a story about a time where you may have gotten cheated on or you were the culprit and what lessons you learned from the situation. Was it worth it? Was it not? But I do think that a part of it is normal. So sue me. Now, that doesn't make it right. I'm not giving you guys permission to go cheat. Don't say, well, Mojo on the Thursday mix scene.
I heard it. You heard
Don't
it here.
say
You heard
I
it here.
said.
At 5:26, it is okay.
However,
It's
keeping
okay
it
for you
real.
to do
Y'all
that.
know I like to keep it real, 100%.
Okay. So have you been cheated on?
Of course.
Okay. Were you mad about being cheated on, or did you think about what you did not provide or give to make you be in that position?
I did not think about what I did not provide. I thought to myself, he is crazy because I am perfect. That's not why he cheated. He cheated
And there we
because he
go.
wanted
There
variety.
we go. She damn perfect. What you mean?
Flips here.
Thank you. Come
I'm
on.
just saying.
Come on. Come on.
Saying, it's not about the woman. So that's the biggest takeaway, that anybody who's watching understand that if you have ever been cheated on, it's not necessarily about you or the things that you did not provide. No matter what my co-hosts say over there, the bottom line is that that person made a decision and it's because they wanted to. Show's over. No, I'm just
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, she's saying all this through the straight face.
I mean it. I absolutely. That's why I say I'm keeping it real today, because I know that's not the typical thing coming from a woman such as myself. I get it.
Don't
But-
speak too soon.
Exactly. Because I thought we was on Lock It In Media. I
Yeah,
think we in Twilight Zone. Is this Twilight Zone right now, man? What is this in here? She put more than vodka. Ain't no Tito's.
Well, okay, so
Heartbreaker.
that leads me to the next point, because if you're in a dead-end relationship, and here's how I break that down. I just said, if you know for sure that you don't see a future with this person, you don't see marriage, maybe some differences in way you guys handle each other is the prime indicator. And I'm speaking from experience because I've been in dead-end relationships where I knew this wasn't my husband. So if I'm in a relationship and I see that this man is not my husband, then that means I gotta still be available for when my husband come find me, right? I mean,
What?
does that not make sense? Does that not make sense? Anybody in the comments, are you listening?
Hold on. Before you start going on your deep edge, real quick, Bridget said, hold on, let's do what Bridget said.
If this person is not my God-sent husband, and it is clear that me and him are not going to make it to the finish line, then don't I need to be available for when my real husband comes to find me? So if I'm at the grocery store or I'm just out and about running errands and I meet a potential said husband, should I be turning him down? Could be my husband.
You know, if anybody know me, I'm not usually at a loss for words. I'm at a loss right now.
But it's the truth.
Because Miss Bridget said, no, you don't. I got to get off of you.
Go ahead.
No, you don't have to. What
What
do you say? You don't have to like everything, but you like enough to commit. Obviously, if you go to the damn grocery store, you don't. I mean, really.
I'm just
Your potential
saying, I
husband
think
may be
that
in
some of
there.
us commit way too soon. So let me say it that way. Then. Maybe
I agree, given the circumstance.
Yeah,
Correct.
but but it's like so. So what you're saying? So I make sure that I got all this.
some of us commit way too soon and to the wrong person.
Okay,
And now you're wasting your years with the wrong person.
so why not just be completely single?
Well, there's a lot of reasons why.
Okay, I'm
Tell me.
listening.
Go on.
Pause. Like, I'm
I interrupt
here.
you.
I'm here.
There's a lot
I'm
of
listening
reasons.
to you. Wait. Okay. Let's unpack.
So people are in relationships for a lot of reasons, and I'm not going to just say women do this, but they could be using each other for reasons, right? Could be financial, could be sexual, could be living arrangements, could be just the time that y'all have put in. So at the end of the day, there could be a lot of reasons why a couple is together when they really don't supposed to stay together.
Okay, so you using a man until you
Or he's using me. Could either way, or both.
It could be like that.
Yeah. I mean, I have been there. So I'm only speaking from experience. I know I'm joking, and I know it comes across as completely abstract to what normal women would say. But the truth is that I have been there. I was with someone. I realized very early in the relationship that this person could not be my husband. And I think that he realized that too. However, I think that for whatever reason, he and I did not want to end the relationship. And so we were beneficial for each other for a very long time. But throughout that whole time, I knew, and I felt like he must have known too.
You felt like you must have known.
Based on the actions.
My gosh. So in other words, she didn't
Based
know.
on the actions.
She didn't know.
And my analytical brain told me that he knew just like I knew. My analytical brain and
Yeah.
I said self.
Talk to herself.
And myself said,
myself said, huh? Myself said, you could be missing your real husband, so make sure you keep your options open.
Yeah, that's
but let me
crazy.
let me just talk about
the
that
bad
for a
guy.
second.
Say
Okay.
hello to the
Oh no,
bad
no. Let's go with your little
Okay.
scenario.
Let's go.
You in the damn grocery store by the meat section, looking at ground beef. Okay.
I don't eat beef, but okay.
Stop.
That ain't the point.
Looking at
Stop it.
chicken legs. Golly. Okay.
Wings, okay.
And your potential husband, hint, hint, walks by,
Yes.
looking good, smelling good, whatever.
And I say, good Lord.
And you say,
Gotta add the ad libs. So he walked by. I said, good Lord.
Mm.
okay, what man is gonna want to deal with you and your man with benefits at the house for real,
Well,
and take you seriously? So in
well,
actuality, that doesn't even make sense because I'm when we checking for you. I'm like, you already committed to somebody, even though you don't think you committed.
well, and in the words of my great nephew, I'll lie.
Oh man.
The culprit today.
How I get in this?
I'm just joking, but I'm not.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know. I have no words at this point. I'm good. I'm good.
Just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't have something to drink or something like that, go get you some wine, something. So you got to help us unpack this. for
Baby,
real, 'cause
it's the
it's something
Thursday
else.
mix. And one thing I
My
always tell
goodness.
y'all is I'm going to keep it real, okay? I'm going to keep it 100% a buck because ain't no reason to do anything else. So like my bestie said, if you already clutching your pearls, then go ahead and get yourself a drink. Go ahead and mimic what we're drinking here, the Thursday mix. We're sipping on what is called the Heartbreaker.
The Harper.
He
Oh, we
knows
got
in the
Tiffany in the building. Tiffany,
said,
what's up?
lie and tell the truth at the same.
See, and it's possible. It is possible.
Oh my
Men
god.
do it all the time. We learn from the best, do we not? We learn from
That's
the best.
hurtful. Tiffany, that's hurtful.
I'm
just
glad
letting
you know
that.
be a good influence.
We learn from the best. I'm just saying we wouldn't have known how to do it if somebody didn't teach us well. So at the end of the day, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Whatever. What did Miss Bridget say again? Because Miss Bridget's been on it. I want to because
Nah,
I ain't listening.
yeah.
down here. What's
Appreciate
that?
your comment, Bridget. Come
He
on.
said that is the point. The lies will be the reason you don't get potential husbands.
Damn.
Thank you, Miss Bridget. Somebody, anybody, is there a heart in the house tonight. Stand up. Stand up.
Well, like my good sis said, you're gonna, fabricate a little bit.
Mhm.
However, there's gonna be some truths in there. And here's the kicker: is that you always start every good relationship off as a friendship. So therefore,
Oh Lord,
I can't
mercy.
say she's not spitting.
a good
She's spent, but
friendship
how-
is what's
how-
going.
But how many times that happened though? How many times a relationship really starts off just by being a good old friendship?
That's the best relationship. That's how you know it's meaningful, and that's how you know it's heading somewhere.
But that's
So,
somebody you known from a long time ago.
you can meet a person in the grocery
You gonna meet a
store.
person in grocery store and you gonna be friends.
Yes, you absolutely can. Depends on,
If you find him attractive, how long will it take? I ain't put for you to. How long before you
Well, that depends as well. Again,
depends on what.
it depends on everything. It depends on whether or not we are vibing like that.
Y'all
It
vibing.
depends on whether or not I've been completely honest or a little bit of honest. On his
You got to make sure your
intentions
lives don't
and
overlap.
my intentions. I mean, I think that everything plays.
If you
a
gonna
part.
lie to your friends, I don't want to be your friend no more.
I think everything
I'm just trying to
plays a
figure.
part.
No, I'm just
in it.
saying.
All I'm saying is that you got to make sure that you're being open.
Okay, so let me. I'm gonna
to
unpack
the
this real quick.
possibility
Okay,
of your Boaz.
so you.
Your Boaz. Your Boaz could be in the store. Can't turn them down because you got
No, you didn't.
Hey,
say
he
your
looking at
boy
your
could
ass.
be in the stove.
your Boaz could be in the store, and you over here entertaining the jackass. It don't go together.
While your boy is looking at your ass, trying to figure out when he gonna get some ass, and you up here talking about something else, talking about some friendship.
Hey, your Boaz gonna know. He gonna wait.
He gonna wait.
Is am I
Somebody
lying
else talk
or am
while I
I
take.
lying? Bridget, what Bridget said? I need some backup, ladies. Somebody give me something.
You ain't said nothing yet.
Okay, Tiffany said facts, but
Say
facts to
nothing.
whom?
Facts to me. She's on
No,
my side.
she's not. No, it's okay. It's all right. Never mind.
Okay.
It's the whole thing.
Okay, let's move
It's the
on.
whole
I'm
thing.
gonna say though, a dead end relationship will definitely let you know that you should move around.
Oh, she
Now,
said amen, Mo. Never mind.
if that move
This is
see, I
conspiracy.
told you.
Conspiracy.
But
man.
if that moving around means ending the relationship with the current, making yourself open for the new, I get you. But that everybody don't do that, and men don't do that either. So let's keep it real. Men do not do that.
I done
They'll-
moved on
most
in
of
my
the time,
mind.
They're gonna have somebody lined up before they end that last
Right.
relationship.
I done already moved on in my mind.
Exactly.
Physically, I may
So
still
if
be
it's
here,
good
but in my
for the
mind, I'm
goose,
gone.
It's got to be good for the gander. If
Wo-
it's good for him,
Women
it's
do
got
that
to be
way
good
more
for
than
us.
we do. Yeah, women do that way more than we do. That's exactly. They
I
mentally,
already got the utilities up.
yeah, they mentally cheated and got married before they even left you.
So you making my point clear then. Your Boaz could be over there knowing that you ending this relationship and he waiting on you.
Yeah, but your ass is already still in a relationship before he even came in.
It don't mean
Yo,
a thing if you ain't got a ring, okay?
That's crazy.
It don't mean a thing if you ain't got a ring.
I'm not gonna put a ring on something that you already going somebody. You going somewhere else with this
You're right.
man with benefits.
You're right. So no, I'm saying the original relationship don't mean a thing because y'all not married. So even if you're living with somebody and y'all been together, in my case, have been together for however long, I knew it wasn't going there. Now he did propose, and I'll be honest, I did accept it, but I knew that I wasn't gonna marry him. I knew it. Everybody was asking me like, "Oh, so when are we planning a wedding? We planning a wedding?" I'm like, I ain't planning no dang on wedding. I ain't planning no wedding.
Go ahead. Need to cue your theme music real
I'll
quick.
be the
at
bad
this point.
guy.
That's definitely her theme music.
Say hello to the bad
She
guy.
got me moving my bucket head all over my head. I don't even know what to do.
Yes. Not all women, and I'm gonna just, we're gonna say not all, but the truth is that this is real life. Real life, y'all. We know that, and that's why I say cheating is a thing. However, it's natural.
Yeah.
That's not true. Men do not cheat to leave. They
Yeah.
cheat.
Yeah, that's what
That's
we
what we
said.
just
We don't.
said.
They don't.
I'm
They
sorry.
don't cheat to leave.
We on the same page.
I ain't gonna say we. I just said we. She already ready. She already ready to argue. You see what I'm saying?
Got my gloves on, baby. Okay.
We
So-
agreeing with you.
Let's go back. I want to make it clear for those who may have or may not have heard. So you said that men do not cheat to leave. They just cheat.
Most dudes don't.
Okay. So they're cheating just for what reason?
Booty.
Well.
For additional activities. Okay.
I think that's a man that cheats that had no intention of being in a relationship.
Uh-huh.
I also think
So meaning he doesn't see the future. He doesn't see her being his wife. Okay. Gotcha.
Then there's a man that cheats that's not getting everything he needs out.
Okay. So there's the two different reasons. So me and Reese are both correct then.
That's why when I'm listening to y'all, I'm saying like both of y'all are correct in what y'all saying because I'm a man.
Okay.
I know when I was married, there was a time that I wanted to cheat because I wasn't getting everything that I needed. Right?
Uh-huh.
And there, but I was never the guy that just wanted to go out there and cheat because I didn't want to hurt my wife. But I knew guys that were out there that were cheating that didn't give a damn about, you know what I'm saying? Because that man knew that she would take him back.
Oh, now you opening up a whole nother gate.
But that's true.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
They know they can get away with it. Know it's still home gonna be okay. She's gonna take him back.
Uh-huh.
So there's different level of man when you cheat. But most men don't cheat to leave their wife.
Correct.
I feel you
Some
on
men
that.
would tell their boo about their wife.
Absolutely.
About their boo, but most men don't.
Everything.
Going to another woman. Because the next woman is not in the best situation when he got home. Because he used to got kids for that one.
Right. Or he just got comfortability. Like, she take care of him. Like you said, I come home, my food is cooked, the house smell good, it's peaceful. Oh, so the commentary in the background was basically talking about the fact that men cheat for several reasons. Some men are going to cheat simply because they know that they're not going to have any consequences. They know that that woman loves them. She loves them so much, she's going to take them back. Maybe she's already taken them back 2 or 3 or 4 times. And some of us have been there, women. And then there's the guy who's like, he never had any intentions on leaving his wife, Reese.
Yeah.
We on the same page?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
okay.
daydreaming. I got it. Yeah.
Come on back to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So that and also the fact that sometimes it's based on what you were saying, the fact that they don't get what they want at home. Maybe she's, turned the water off or something like that. And if that's the case,
turn the water off.
yeah, that's an old school term.
Strong guy.
Old school term.
Okay.
Check the fuel pump or something.
I know, like, what we doing?
Water off.
What we doing now? What we doing?
You laying
But
pipe
I mean, at the same time, that person,
Just saying.
whomever that is that is not getting what they need or getting all their needs fulfilled at home is not technically thinking about leaving home anyway. They got to be a bad mug. I mean, she got to check all the boxes to say I'm finna leave. Yeah, because that's when that 80-20 rule come into play. You're natural, like you said. I agree with you. You're being selfish to a certain degree,
Right?
Because your needs are not being fulfilled. But at the same time, it's like you gotta think about it. Hell, I'm gonna leave this person. Gotta get divorced. Gotta do all this thing, that, and the other.
She better keep
Hello.
She gotta clearly be an upgrade from you.
That's what I need.
And I'm being
Upgrade.
honest with you,
If you
that
ain't an
is terrible.
upgrade, then
So,
what are we really talking about? Like for real, that don't even make no sense.
Yeah,
That don't make no sense.
Let's acknowledge that we're basically saying that this is a double standard because you're saying that as a man, yeah, he's probably gonna cheat for some selfish reasons, but he has no intention on leaving, or he's gonna, do something even though he's not being fulfilled at home, he's not happy, but he still ain't got no intentions on leaving because of all of the things that come along with leaving.
Responsibilities.
However, when I was talking about being in a dead-end relationship and still being there, I was being persecuted on the fact of, well, why don't you just leave?
He should leave. I mean, I'm not saying
Yeah.
he fucked up just as much as you fucked up.
We all messed up. We all messed up.
I said that both people are using each other.
Sure indeed, but you're being more strategic about it. While everybody's asleep, you out door dashing, saving your money to get another apartment.
Never.
Yes. You are planning to get away from that person, which means you don't want to be the person. Most men are not planning to ever leave their wife.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my exit.
Oh,
So that's
we're
what Joe
making
like
it
saying.
smart.
You're going to
Right.
That woman, you won't tell that man I ain't leaving my husband because if he come correct,
Because baby, he could be your Boaz.
Somebody find Boaz for her, please.
Okay.
Anybody want it?
Nephew had a comment. Nephew, what say ye?
What you say, he?
It's little on them lines. Like most women, it's just what I noticed. I'm sorry. If it sound messed up, it's just gonna sound what it sound like. Most women, they cheating emotionally anyway, so they not really. It's not as strategic as it's already seeming. At that point, they just getting their order, they stuff in order. You feel me? For the dude, I'm usually trying to be strategic by either hiding you, doing the things to keep you happy while having my girl. You feel me? Cake and eat it too. With y'all, it's like it's exactly what Uncle's saying. Y'all were looking for the way out from the jump.
Get go.
You feel me?
From the
I was
get-go.
looking to be comfortable because I already knew I'm getting somebody that ain't you anyway. She just doing what you ain't willing to do.
Hello,
And
help me
now
somebody.
that
She
she's
ain't turned the
doing
water
that
off.
part, I feel complete. And
Oh,
now that I
So
feel
you like,
complete,
shit, I got everything I want.
I got everything I want. So let me just keep everybody happy. By not saying shit.
Exactly. But as soon as some stress come my way,
I gotta
I
you
gotta
know what I mean? I
bounce.
gotta call up her because y'all stressing me out.
you stressing me now because you give me
But-
too much.
But you, man, you looking for him to come and save her.
So
Hey,
first
she'll
of all,
walk around the
you
house
can't
with a
have his
whole
money if You're not
attitude.
married. You cannot take half that man's money because you're not married.
Well, you
Now,
walk around the
if
house
you
with a
skimming
whole
off the
attitude,
top,
though.
That's totally your business.
But check it out. But you walk around the house with a whole attitude. You change. Let me change some.
What if she's not walking around with an attitude?
No,
What if
you
she
will
still-
because you got somebody and you got a man.
She got the stress out.
Yeah, you get cold as hell.
What?
Hey, let me change something. Let me buy some drawers. Let me buy some new drawers. Oh, you seeing something? You must be out there doing something else. You got
That's
some
the
more
same.
hang.
Because
You got-
women could be buying new lingerie and he looking at it like, I don't get to see you.
Man,
but
y'all
with some
strategic.
money.
Y'all had that
And
shit
you
stuff
got
in the
all
car.
this new sexy stuff.
We ain't gonna know you got no new lingerie.
Okay.
Okay. You will change that anyway else. I like I will see it.
you take a picture for him and shit that I put on your underwear.
Because you
Like,
bought the
that's
drawers for
like,
him.
no.
You ain't buying for me at that point. You bought it for him.
Now y'all tell me this here.
Okay. Somebody got to give Joe a mic. 'Cause
Yeah, he
is
gotta
in
get a
there.
mic.
Yeah, you
man.
gotta get a mic because you talking now. They gotta hear you
Hey,
now.
do we have an extra mic?
Y'all want to hear from Joe? Y'all,
For our,
he
guest
talking.
in the
Y'all want to hear?
audience.
Come on, let go.
We have a guest in the audience, everybody.
We thought we didn't have
Okay.
guests, but now we do.
No, that's fine. But no. Okay, so y'all tell me this here. I'm gonna tell a story this way. That was a
Story
person
time.
that I knew, right?
Okay.
I'm cleaning out her car.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I find some panties in the back on the floor,
Uh-huh.
floorboard. She said, right, that she took them off because she was changing the car.
Because they was hot.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you. Bullshit, right?
That's a valid reason.
No, hold
Be hot.
on. Okay, so I'm thinking as you taking them off, right? Why is it all the way on the passenger side behind in the back seat on the passenger side on the floorboard?
Because she had to throw them.
What woman?
No woman throwing her drawers like
Okay,
that.
Let me ask y'all this question:
Hey,
What
She tried to touch
women? Y'all take y'all panties off in the car because y'all get hot?
Some people do.
No.
can't speak
I
for
have
all
never.
women.
It was a smooth ass lie. Thank you. I ain't never
I ain't
known
never
a
seen that
woman
like that.
besides her ass, right?
I
When
cannot
I
speak
was
for
I ain't never seen
that
that.
car,
I ain't
right?
never seen that like that.
And you know how
I ain't
women
never
take their
seen nothing like that.
usually when women, they try to be neat and stuff when they take their stuff off. This was like you took them off, you know what I'm saying? It's all wrinkling.
That, throw one of them mugs to the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Too much information, Tiffany. Tiffany said sometimes. I don't know about that.
Wait,
Too
go
much
back,
information.
Go back. Did we miss
Tiffany
any
trying to take
comments?
her for.
Yeah, that's what she-
Bridget
what-
say something. I don't want to miss any comments.
No.
We not missing. Okay.
No.
Well, to Joe's comment, because again, I can't speak for all women, but I do know that some women do not like to keep them on if they've gotten soiled.
Okay,
For
but are you
one
going to just
reason
throw
or
them back in the
another.
back though?
Is it better than keeping them in the front?
I mean, you gonna put them in
don't
your
wanna-
purse or something?
you
You
don't
ain't
wanna
just
be in
gonna
the
throw
front
it.
with
You
you.
ain't gonna throw your drawers back there in the back.
They should be tucked in a place where they can go ahead and get in the house and get washed.
Yeah,
She's forgotten about those.
I've done enough in the back seat stuff to understand the situation. I wasn't damn fool. 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 I wasn't damn Here's the thing about it though.
Don't smooth blotto.
Because you can't prove it. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you found a condom in the car or whatever you can't, and they were hers, right? So should I have left? Or what? I say, because I couldn't prove it. All I had to do, I didn't believe her, but I couldn't prove it.
There you
So
go.
when you find yourself in that situation, should you go ahead and leave it at home? You know it's bullshit.
Well, I think that you guys need to evaluate what's happening in a relationship. Now, this is a serious point. I think that we need to talk about, hey, are we really happy? If we're not happy, whether it needs to be brought up on the things that we're not fulfilling each other in, Reese, or if it's a situation of, I just don't see the future for us based on whatever that looks like. So I think that that's where honesty comes in at, and then there needs to be a talk about what to do next. So in other words, no, you don't just pack up and leave, but a conversation is very necessary.
I'm not believing you, no matter what the hell you say at that point, because
At that point, the trust is broken.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's a bald face ass lie. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm truly looking at your ass strange. So now, honestly, I'm not gonna break it with you at that moment because I don't have the evidence to do it. But I am now truly looking up for a reason to break it with your ass.
Facts.
You know
because you know, open the door now. Right, because you know, open the door now.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and swing it open. You know, open the door now. You know, open it.
We're talking about the same thing when it comes down to women being strategic. So, like you just said, as a woman, you know, we start making our master plan to leave. We may or may not act crazy around the house. We may go along like everything's smooth, still be intimate, still do all the things, cooking food and all the stuff.
That's a bad woman.
Whereas
right
she's still in her mind planning an exit. She's in her
That's a
mind
bad
thinking
woman.
about how I plan to get away and what I'm going to do. So she could be skimming money at that point, putting it in a secret account. She could be planning the new spot. You know, oh, I found a new apartment, or I'm going to stay with so-and-so. I plan to go to California, whatever her plans is. That's the same thing you just said, Joe, as far as I'm thinking of a way that I can leave you.
Yes.
It's the same thing. So now we being strategic. That's all.
Okay, so you're saying strategic, and I'm going to agree with you to a point that you said that being strategic, but in the midst of me looking for something, right, about that, I don't want to leave, and I'm hoping that I don't find something that's going to make me leave. Like I'm just telling you from my situation, right? In my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm finna start watching every goddamn thing, right? So I can get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? If she's out here cheating, right?
Right.
But in my mind, I'm hoping that there's nothing else. In the back of my mind, I'm really hoping that what she said was true. I don't believe her, but I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
So does that mean that anything you're going to make a mountain out of a molehill?
I did not. No, that's some bullshit. Now I don't believe in doing that.
So you go to pick up, y'all go to pick up the kids at school.
See, I don't believe in
the coach waves at you.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Now I don't believe in doing that. For me, if something like that, I'm a grown. So
it
has to be very obvious
that
you're doing some straight up bullshit. I am not gonna put some bullshit on you.
Well,
the panties in the back seat in the back was obvious to me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I got to find that thing. I got to see you either texting or being with that person.
Okay, facts. So talking about the pants, Miss Bridget. What Miss Bridget said about the pants?
She said,
"Oh my God,
I'm not leaving my dirty panties in my car.
Thank you.
Sensitive about your panties.
Thank you."
And then she also said, "You're picking up your panties like you picking up your purse."
Hello.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
Hello.
There's no way in the world at some point you didn't
She
remember.
walked in that house without what she.
You know what I'm saying? At some point, you're not gonna go back out there knowing that you got a man that live with you, right?
And you ain't taking care of your thing.
And hold on, when I said,
you ain't taking care of that.
hold on, but when I say I'm finna go outside and wash your car, the first thing gonna come up in your goddamn mind.
The panties back there.
No, but what if she was blown mentally, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you blew your mind like that? You don't?
Oh, yeah,
you had
oh,
no
yeah,
drawers
yeah.
on before you left the house.
Hey,
In
boy,
the
Tiana
world.
Taylor get her back blown
You
out.
don't know you had. You don't know you left without no drawers.
Get her
on?
back blown out in peace at work.
Aaron,
All right.
Pierre.
All right.
Right. So at the end of the day, maybe her mental was not necessarily, there because she was still caught up euphorically. So that's the defense of whoever left their underwear in the backseat. I'm just saying.
So you telling me you got your mind blown that bad? You can remember you left home with drawers on?
Wouldn't that be nice?
No, not for me. I guess you having something. You having some type of
Sounds
vision
like
over
that
there.
would be a
But
nice night.
I'm gonna keep my drawers on. My ass too big
Man.
not to walk
Leave 'em
around with
alone.
drawers on. I
How
don't know
that
about
work?
that.
No, man, no.
I'll be flapping too
How
much.
that work?
Go ahead. No, that's uncomfortable. My ass be jiggling all over the place. I got to hold this shit in. You talking about leave around no draw? Wouldn't that be one? No, it's not wonderful for me. No, it's not. I'm gonna know I ain't got no drawers on. I'm going to know. I'm gonna feel it every step of the way.
No,
Well-
I'm saying she won't worry about it.
I would.
Okay, this is going to the left. Nephew, what you got to say before I ask my next question?
I don't know.
Well, I'm honest.
Okay, so can I ask this question then, Mo?
Know where we was at.
Can I ask this question, Mo?
Go ahead, John.
After a night of cheat, right? You done cheated.
Mm.
You didn't get. Now you come home.
It's morning.
No, you came on a decent time, but you done cheated and you got your back blown out. You done did your thing, right?
Cool.
And when
Okay.
you walk through that door, your boo wants some.
Whew, that's unfortunate.
Do you run to the shower? Hold on. But you know if you run to the shower,
That's a telltale sign.
and you know it's telltale sign.
That's a telltale sign.
Or
bro.
do you go ahead and do what you gotta do after you done cheated?
I gotta bury my face before I. So you can't tell which one is which. So if you smell something on me, you are. It's you, baby. That's you.
Because a lot of times the man or the woman, right? They are going to. That's what they're because they already suspect that you're doing something, right? So when you walk through that door, they're going to try to do something with you. A lot of us have been in that situation. Come on, don't play with me now. A lot of us have been in that situation, and you know if they run like ho, right? Let me go take a shower, and that ain't been your actions before, and you know that, right? So what you doing?
But that's always the actions though. Before you get ready to lay down with anybody, especially your lover at home, you would still want to be fresh. I don't care if you've been at
I'm
work
with you.
sitting
I'm
on
with you.
it,
Yeah.
or if you've been out walking around. I mean,
I'm with
the
you.
bottom line is that you probably still want to freshen up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look,
I
if
get
I
that.
like her
Nobody
enough,
wants
I
that.
want her sweat. I don't
You
care
say
what
you
nobody-
wait,
I don't.
wait, hold on.
I
Let me
want
what?
Sweat.
You want her sweat?
Sweat.
Sounds like you just testing the waters.
Hold
though.
on.
That's all that is. That's a test.
Wait.
I found out you gotta go on here and take a bath. I promise you.
Not the SVU.
I'm just gonna continue to look at you. We're just gonna continue to lock eyes, just like
That's
this.
all that need to be said.
Why you going to the bathroom? Hold on, bro. You better be having to take a shit.
She can play like she do.
Hey, but hold on.
wait a minute.
Hold on.
My
Hold on.
turn.
Bubble
But you know you smell like fresh soap when you walk through the door.
No,
That's a problem.
Oh,
No,
She
you
done
can't.
took a shower, then she-
No, you cannot smell like fresh soap
No,
when you
you
walk through
can't.
that
That's a
door.
tell sign. What do you
You
mean?
in trouble.
let me
That's
let me
trouble.
find out it's some bath and body parts.
Thank you.
Man.
So you
promise
just said, hold on, I can't get this out of my mind. I gotta get this off my mind, my chest.
What's up?
You said you want her sweat,
Sweat. I need to know it's a hard day's work on that ass.
nephew. I'm a lesbian. I ain't never said no shit like that. I've been dealing with women a long time. I ain't never said no shit.
Hey,
never said that.
that at least tell me, oh, she's safe.
That means she's safe.
That's my boo right there.
That's the only way you can tell she's safe. You got
That's my baby right there.
Everybody
She
has
be
their
working.
own body odor, right? So
Oh.
Oh, I don't want
body
none of
odor
it.
is the same.
nobody want no saltines and tuna.
I don't want none of
I
it.
ain't saying
Everybody's
be
body
my
odor,
friend. I'm
right.
saying be lived. I need you lived.
You want her
No,
lived
they
in?
say
What
nothing like a little tank.
is this?
No, I need you lived.
What
And when you
Tiffany
come
say?
home, you relax and you take that life off of you.
I.e. the shower. So you gonna have to
Exactly.
wait.
Exactly. Man, you can get on with that.
Well, okay. So that my next question was, who does it better, men versus women, right?
My hat all on my head right now. I don't want to talk no more. I'm done. Jim, it's been great being with y'all today.
No, we're not done because I need to know. I need the ladies and gentlemen out there to give us some answers. Okay,
Oh,
who do we
gosh.
think do it more? Do men or women do it more?
Do what more?
Cheat.
Ooh.
That's a good
You sure you want
question,
that?
right?
Sure you want that?
I want the answer. Do men or women cheat more? Who cheats?
Women.
I'm gonna say I think
with
there
Reese.
was a time that men were,
Uh huh.
but I think now, honestly, Mo,
Think women are doing it more?
Women.
Yeah.
Women.
All day.
Women.
Yeah. Because
Women.
and the reason why I'm gonna say that because I think there's a lot of women that are unhappy in relationships. Go back to what you said, to correlate back to what you said, but they're in relationship for security and they are finding that other 20% outside. So I think both cheat, but I say right now, who do the most cheating? Because women that you look at, I'm single. And the women that you look at that you think that won't cheat.
They might. They just might.
No. I'm single. I've been in these streets since 2019.
Hello, testimony time.
I need a camera to show him jumping.
Throw some D's on that.
Well,
Man, listen.
Tiffany said that men physically cheat and women emotionally cheat. I'm thinking that's where she's going with that. I get that. A smart cheater cleans up with unscented soap. Come on, Miss Bridget. You better give some tips.
Miss Bridget is on
Miss
that.
Bridget is on point.
Bridget is not missing.
So we don't need nobody. Look, Miss Bridget just gave you the cure. You don't need to have anything lived in.
Ain't no sense.
Okay, you don't need a sweat. She
And
just
then
need unscented
She might
soap.
need to go, run around the park real quick.
That's what I do. Yeah, I go run around the park. Yeah. I clean up, but I go run around the park.
Right. Be like,
Hey, fool me.
get caught in traffic or something.
Oh, you had to take that dog, baby. You right. I gotta go work out now.
Oh my gosh,
That
man.
fool me.
That's good. That's good.
I feel
Okay.
you.
That's
So
good.
y'all say that at once upon a time men did it more, but now women have caught up, right?
In my humble opinion.
And
I agree.
and there may be some truth to that because
I agree.
I do believe that at one point women would never, or they really honored the monogamy a lot more. I think that nowadays things have changed and women have learned from men or whoever that what's good for you is
Learned
good
from
for me.
men.
And I think that in some cases that has happened that
Crazy.
women have come to the point where
Yeah,
they're more
supposedly. Women have always been the OGs of playing. Come on now.
open. Well,
They the one who made the textbook for it. You ain't
we
talking about
did
them women.
not.
Yes, you did.
Men
Yes, you did.
started this game. Like
No, they
No.
did not.
You used to say no, we didn't. You used to say no, we didn't.
who is we? Right. We need Boosie up in here because it's some foolishness.
It's the drink, ladies and gentlemen. It's the heartbreaker. It's a drink.
A whole man out
I'm a whole man. I took my hat off. I have changed my wardrobe just doing this, and it's the drink. Took my glasses off and everything. So blame it on the heartbreaker.
Blame it on
I have
heartbreak.
changed genders. It's a strong drink, a strong ass drink. Make it change genders.
I identify.
I identify
So, the next question is who does it better?
women.
Women.
Now, I will agree that women.
Women.
Oh, finally you agree with one
Women.
thing.
That's one thing
Something.
I will agree. Women do better.
Women.
And
You
it's
agree.
only because
All on
we're
one accord.
smart. Smart. Play your part.
I don't think it's because you're smart. I think most cases
I'm
you
trying to
gotta
say
do.
we
Yeah. No, this is not you. Wait a minute, my man. This is not you.
Clear that shit up.
Okay.
Clear that shit up real quick. Clear it up.
Show you better than we can tell you.
No. Let me clear it up.
Clear it up.
No,
Okay.
it's not because you are intelligent of higher hierarchy queen.
That's good. That's good. That's good. You
Yeah,
changed the
do
light.
it right.
You changed the damn light saying that's good.
Hey, look at God.
Hey, look at God.
Look at God.
Ah.
Now, go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
No, I think y'all mostly get away from it because the dude is always in denial.
Ooh.
That
That's a
dude
good point.
don't want to think
That's a good
the girl
point.
that
That's
he
a good
loves
point.
is the girl that's more times than not cheating.
Facts.
I was in that situation, so this is experience coming
Okay.
from me.
Okay. Tell
Like-
us your story.
In increments because she be watching this shit. she keep up.
Well.
Yeah, she keep up with the nigga. So no, in our situation, and I'm gonna leave the name out. She came back home and had out of guilt or whatever it is, but she knew how I got down when it came to cheating because you cheat on me, hey, it's a wrap. Ain't no negotiation, ain't no coming back. I don't play that
Okay.
because if I really take in the philosophy, if we gonna cheat, I might as well break up with you that night
Correct.
so I can get my real fun in. So the
Correct.
day after, I don't feel guilty.
Don't feel
I
bad at all.
You feel me?
Correct.
I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right.
Supposedly, we had that understanding, so it wasn't just me thinking like that. It was her.
Oh.
But she knew she didn't want to lose me, but she also knew what she was doing, how she got down. So she told me, long night. But at the other end, I was like, dang, I really do like this girl. I really, really do. So I had compromised on something I take as principle. And it ended up happening more than once.
Ooh.
You feel me? That's just the mindset of a dude that is already sold out, whipped, and really down with you because they really, really liked you. But you greedy. And you know you can get it.
Not greedy.
So it's like, dang. And you know, had it been reversed, you'd be distraught. So that's where I'm like, most women know they can get away with it or know they will get away with it because he's in denial or he don't want to ask those questions he already got the answers to. You feel me?
Right.
And at that point, dang, I lost already. And he probably just gonna find something to cheat on you with. Now y'all both cheating. You feel me? Now, dude ain't gonna respond with that more times than not. I know nowadays kind of.
So did it make you cheat on her because she had cheated on you?
No, I don't pass. But at that point, I had
my God.
And I was like, all right, it's over with.
Right.
This ain't a thing no more for real.
Right.
And we just went our separate ways. But
so what I'm hearing you say is the same situation is a woman or a person will cheat if they know they can get away with it. If they know that they can come back to you and you're going to take them back. And not to say anything about the person who's taking them back because a lot of times it's out of genuine love. But the culprit is going to do it more than once because they know they can do it.
But the person that's doing it, I'm going to ask y'all this question because I don't know the true answer to this. Do that person, whether it's the man or the woman, do they love you? Because I know when I was married, there was no way in the world I could have cheated on my wife. Right? Because I took a vow with her. And so me cheating on her would have made me feel dirty when I was married. Right?
Okay.
So I vowed to myself when I was married to never be with another woman so another woman could say I had your man. That was my pride that I wanted her to be able to have. Whatever she may have thought, there was not a woman that could say still to this day that I slept with your man.
How long did that marriage last?
7 years.
And so in the entirety of the 7 years, there was nothing ever. Right. We didn't got all. In the entirety of the 7 years, there was nothing that was ever outside. There was no work boo. There was no conversation. No. There was no
my
thought.
Of course, there was thoughts because there was times in you having problems in your marriage, right? And because I'm in radio, media, it looked like I could have been cheating.
Okay,
right? But I never slept with a woman. I never kissed a woman. I never did anything. And when y'all be talking about times coming home when I was married, my wife didn't give me a curfew. I gave myself a curfew. Right. I came home. I had made her a promise. Made myself a promise. I'll never come in after 12, before 12, after 12 o'clock. Right. Because again, it's nothing out there. Because again, we had a son, which is her son. Right. And I wanted him to know what a man was. Right. What am I coming home after 12 o'clock for when I have a wife? Right. I'm saying there's nothing out there after 12 o'clock, especially if I'm going because I was going to events and all this other good stuff. Right. And she wasn't there or she got off work late. So I already got to take in consideration that your wife at home doing the stuff while you are there doing what you got to go do. You got to make her feel secure too. Me coming in after 12 o'clock is guys, regardless if she say okay.
Right.
As a man, why would you put your wife in that predicament that you make her thinking that, she couldn't go, she didn't got off work, taking care of the kid with the homework. Then you come here at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, laughing and joking, want to hear about the night. That's bullshit. So I wouldn't come in. I made sure that I came home before 12, wherever I went. The only time I would stay out after 12 o'clock if we were together. Right. Now, she would do that most times. And then this is where a problem came in for us because she didn't see it the way that I saw it when she would go out with her friends sometimes. Right. Because this is her free time. So I'd be home around, like y'all had said, I think in one of y'all previous shows, y'all stated that you come home around 1 or 2, make a phone call, something happened, whatever, then you come home a little bit later. Right. That would infuriate me because the way I looked at marriage was I'm respecting you and not putting you in that the frame of mind. And no matter what was going on, I made sure I got my ass home. I didn't feel she respected that part when we were married. Not saying that she was doing anything,
Right.
But still, if I'm doing this to make sure that I'm protecting your feelings, I'm thinking to myself like, you cool, you like what I'm doing, but when you're in the same situation, you're not giving a damn about how I feel. You know, so that became a little issue for me too.
Well, that's very noble of you, Joe, to be an upstanding man and to give yourself a curfew and to, you know, honor the 7 years. That's so noble.
Well,
damn. I guess that kind of man gone, bro. God damn.
I have nothing else.
He last that dying breed.
I guess so.
Right. It's so perfect. But
it wasn't perfect. It was just.
But I mean, I get what you're saying about at the same token. If you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. You're gonna cheat at 5 o'clock in the evening. You're gonna cheat at 6 o'clock. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But I see where you were coming from. But that's where having understanding and communication come into play. Like, you know, honestly, that was important to you. So obviously she didn't see it in that matrix.
And honestly, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I miss my wife.
Yeah.
When I was out, I wanted to fucking go home.
To be home.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But everybody don't feel that way.
No, exactly.
Right there.
Right.
No, I'm saying,
everybody don't feel that
but
way.
I'm just saying when you find the person that you really want, right?
Absolutely.
If you are there in the streets and you got all these other women, they could be beautiful, it's nice, they want to holler, you doing all that. But what they're making you feel, I don't want that from her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You wanted that from your wife.
From your
you know what I'm saying?
person.
Again,
absolutely.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I think that goes back to the point of being honest with your partner about whether or not this is going in the right direction. And if there's some things that's lacking that we need to hash out.
But if you already at the point of cheating, you've already probably tried to have that conversation. This shit didn't get nowhere.
Sometimes.
Because some people cheat. I'm just gonna say this, and I need a refill out of resentment.
The refill and the resentment.
Some people cheat for resentment reasons. I resent you because at the end of the day, you don't see what you got. And if somebody else appreciates
that's real good.
what you ain't damn appreciating, then obviously you have put me in a position where basically my attention is not going to be on you anymore. It's going to be on whomever it is that may be giving me what I need. Now take that away.
That's where the work husband and the work wife come in. Because 9 times out of 10, you are building a relationship with somebody that you work with out of the lack of what you don't have at home.
Absolutely. And it can be intensified based off the fact that you trying to give it to your partner, the person that it actually belongs to, but you ain't seeing it. So now I'm resenting even being in your presence.
That's true. That's
but
true.
If somebody else is giving me the peace that I need, and I use that word, peace, that I need, then
The
okay,
PEA.
then what are we really talking about?
Or the
So can you be mad
Which
if
we
you
talk
find
about.
out that my loving no longer belongs to you?
Belong? It's gonna always belong.
Bullshit.
It belongs to the
Bullshit.
person that you in that covenant with. And then
Bullshit.
like
I'm just
nobody
saying.
said, bullshit.
No, a bullshit. And it's not. No, it's not. Not.
But okay.
So my covenant don't mean I got to be unhappy with you cooped up in something.
I agree with that. Now, I am a firm believer that, hey, if you are unhappy for any reason, that needs to be addressed because life's too short to be unhappy. Life's too short to be up here sacrificing your happiness. I hate when I hear red pill men say that, oh, a man to sacrifice his happiness for the family, but a woman, she ain't gonna do that. I be like,
where that voice come from?
Y'all know I get a voice, but that is so bogus. A man to sacrifice his happiness.
Yeah. Hey, do the voice again. Do the voice again.
A man to sacrifice his happiness for the sake of the family, but a woman, she gonna go in there. Whatever. The bottom line is that nobody should sacrifice their happiness, and I don't believe that men are sacrificing their happiness because they are doing like what you said, nephew. They're finding a way to have it all. Period. And that's what they want out of life. They've seen their grandfathers do it. They've seen some of their fathers do it, and they look at it like, "Hey, we could have it all." And our women need to stick by us while we do that.
But I mean, that's just the truth. I mean, now come on now. Everybody know granddaddy, great granddaddy, and they go to them shot houses.
Mm-hmm.
They were out there.
Great grandma took that to the chin.
Facts.
With love.
But she still came home.
She was not taking it with love. I tell you that much.
I agree. It was one of those things back in the day, man, that, you know, number one, this is tough to say, but women back in those days protected the family for the sake of the family.
Mm-hmm.
They knew Papa was a Rolling Stone, but they were not going to lose their family because of what Papa was doing. And it was accepted and it was tolerated. But grandmama was unhappy.
Right. And it wasn't right.
And it was not right.
Yeah, I
There
get
you
that.
go.
Absolutely.
So I don't think
So
that
it's like a
anybody
learned
needs to be
behavior.
the suffering person.
Right.
And
Right, you're right.
It's a
You're
learned
right.
behavior. I don't
It
think
is.
that anybody needs to be the suffering person. The woman don't need to be sitting around suffering. The man don't need to be sitting around suffering. For whatever reason, if you guys have identified that this doesn't work for us, we need to have an honest conversation. And sometimes people have those honest conversations, and this is not even a part of my cue card. But baby, I'm gonna talk about it.
Oh, she fired up now, y'all. Oh, she
have
fired
those
up.
honest conversations, and they go ahead and decide to open up the relationship.
That's I don't
Sometimes, hey, I don't know if I've ever said it on this platform, but I've said it plenty of times. I know some of the happiest couples
Yeah.
that have open
Yeah.
relationships.
Yeah.
They are the most honest with each other. They are the most fulfilled with each other. They get to have it all, and they still get to have home and happiness. Now, I'm not at all an advocate or sounding like I promote that, even though I may sound like I promote it. I am not promoting.
Yeah, you got kind of excited about it. Actually, I felt like we were in a
Hey,
commercial.
all pearly white showing.
I know, right? I thought we were in a commercial for. I didn't know.
Did a
You
little
know.
something to my shoulders, but that ain't the point.
She got she got a green pill she can give you.
To each his own.
She got the green pill.
Green pill. To each
That's
his
the goal.
own. That's my point. Is that if you and your person can have some real honest conversations with each other and really let go of that selfishness, you never know what that relationship could be.
And I'm not
I think
opposed to
that's
that.
important.
I'm not opposed to what you're saying when you talk about open relationship. I'm not opposed to that. But at the same time, both parties have to be completely,
Honest and ready.
utterly honest with each other about how
Yeah.
they gonna feel
Yes.
about that situation. Because
I
I
got
know I can't be that person. I can't be that.
I got a bad take on this.
I want you. As nephew said, I want you sweat. God dang it, shit. Go ahead.
Selfish.
You be getting so sentimental, Reese.
I
I
know.
do.
You be getting all up in it.
I do.
Man,
Sharing is caring. Okay.
but to Reese's point though, to her point though, that's why I would lie. Because the cheat don't even hit as hard when I got to be open with you now. No, it's like golly,
It ain't the same.
she know about it now.
She
Where you going with that? I
No.
get where you going with that.
She
She
ironed my clothes when I came over here this weekend. She
Man,
packed
what?
a little bag for us both.
Yeah, she messing around. She got close to her now.
They friends.
Now I got a wife at home, at work, on the side.
They
Like,
taking up for each other.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to escape.
yeah. That part. So
gotta
now
look
you
at
starting
your
to. I
third
get it.
woman.
Yeah, man.
Come see merch.
Nah, I
See
know
merch.
that's terrible, but golly, don't the cheat just feel and taste different. It got a different twang to it when you're lying about it.
Oh man,
That is too funny.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's real good.
I
Sorry.
thought I would put that out there
you've been
because
talking
it's
to her
real.
lately.
Like I said, now the women are in cahoots. They all want to
Yeah.
go.
They
Both of them
want,
want to go on
right.
vacation. Both of them want. Now you got to spend double time.
They both
Like,
telling me about their mom. I don't care. I do this nigga home. I got all work thinking.
You got
I'm-
Betty
I
and
ain't gotta
Shirley
talk
up
about
there
nobody
intertwined.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead,
Okay.
sir. You got the
So
mic.
Reese, and this is to Reese and Monique, right? And I'm very serious about this. Have y'all ever cheated on your man? Or have you ever cheated on your woman? Not your married, but when you were dating, you ever cheated on your woman girlfriend? And Monique, have you ever cheated on a man?
I'll let Reese answer. first.
Damn.
No. This is a yes or no question because I'm going somewhere with this.
Go
No,
first.
Reason why I want to ask this question, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put it out here. Reason why I'm asking this question is because when you were cheating with that person, when you cheated on that person, right? Was that a turn on for you to do it? Was that like
like you say, did it taste better?
Yeah, because I'm saying when you cheated, right, it made you want to do extra for the person that you were cheating with, more so than you wanted to do. Like you'll go back home, but that person that you were cheating with, you know what I'm saying? You get excited, you know what I'm saying? No matter, you may love the person that you're with, but when
Right.
you go out and cheat, right, you're doing a little bit extra. You're getting happy that day, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. So when you
So
go ahead.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Long
time ago. Yeah,
long time ago.
4 scores to 7 years ago.
There you go. Set it up now.
Decades ago.
Thank
And a
7 years old.
Yeah. When Martin Luther King was getting ready to get us out, he could get
Here in Tubman, Underground Railroad.
hey,
Behind the tree.
Man. I have indulged or engaged in cheating. Yeah, I did cheat, but it was like a guilty pleasure type of situation.
right.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
So the
she was
devil's in the
feeling me.
details.
She was feeling me way more than I guess my partner at the time was feeling me. So and then she was fine as hell. I mean, my gosh, that booty was booty.
Great.
Well,
Hello. I've been like Color Purple. I would have drunk her bath water if I could. I mean, nah.
Oh, she was fine.
See,
Yeah, she's fine.
don't get mad at me if you drink bath water and I like sweat.
right.
I said I would
Same
think about it.
thing.
I ain't never said I was gonna do
You might as well
it.
be sucking toes, but okay.
Nah, that's something I would not do.
What's suck somebody's toes?
I won't do.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on
I
that.
don't
Have you
like
seen these toes lately?
I would not do it. You suck toes, Maurice?
Hell no.
She
Oh.
knows that. I don't even want nobody sucking my toes.
No, I won't do
don't
that.
find that attractive. But anyway,
I do
we
a
on
lot
the
of
wrong-
stuff, but sucking toes is not one of
That's
them.
why I'm.
we on the
My
wrong. We going to the wrong direction.
I got
Okay. Okay. So to answer the question of the gentleman, I have. And it was because it was a dead end relationship and he was not my Boaz. That was the reason. Okay. Now, I will also say that yes, you have those times when you're excited about the extracurricular activities or whatever, because most of the time you're going to do it with somebody that's worth it, right? You're not going to go and have mediocre smecks. You're going to be like, smecks. You're going to be like,
Is that sex with Mexican food?
No, she said smash.
Oh,
She said smash. She said smash. Don't say with Mexican food. God damn. Brings you all over. Come on with the dumb. What the hell? So this girl said,
I do happen to love Mexican food.
yeah. I'm saying 'cause I know that's our favorite. I know that's our favorite cuisine. So I'm like, just help me out. Tell me what's going on. I'm supposed to be your bestie. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. Like I don't know the terminology.
it went down wrong, bro.
I thought she was like had a burrito on his burrito. I didn't know.
Get it together. Get it together.
y'all on some P. Diddy shit up in here.
She said smacks. I was like, I tried to put it together.
Hey, that's almost worse than nipple cream.
I want to get my point out. I want to get my point out.
Taco Tuesday. It's Mexican. Like, come on, I didn't know. Sorry, Free. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
With beans.
I was dead ass serious though. I was dead ass serious.
Dead ass and Mexican food don't go together.
Give a whole new meaning to sour cream.
Boy.
Talking about that.
Pairing the booty with beans and rice.
Okay. Okay.
Y'all in the comments though. Come on, audience. Y'all thought the same thing. Don't let me be alone in this, please. I thought it was the same thing.
I bet you Miss Bridget is not with you.
She laughed because she knew it. It's Mexican. Go tell somebody that. Smacks.
But no, what I want to say,
I want to smack
is-
you.
just like a man, you know, I hate to say it that way, but just like a man, I looked at it like an extracurricular activity. I knew that home was still home, and I think that sometimes it made the activities at home a little sweeter. Maybe it made me feel like, you know, I appreciate home a lot more. I appreciate what this person is bringing to the table at home a lot more. You know, just turn up the heat a little bit at home. So call me crazy, just being honest.
So sometimes cheating help you out at home.
I
Yeah.
think
So that's a real
think
thing.
so.
So in other words, like cheating can make you see what you got to being out here in these streets
I think so. I think that
can make you appreciate
again,
what you got at home.
it goes back to the whole, is monogamy natural? Is it natural to just want one person and be okay with that? Even if that one person is great, that don't mean that the smacks at home is bad. It just means that I wanted chicken today and I wanted some steak on the next day.
I think it's natural.
Yeah, I do too.
I think monogamy is natural. Just as well as you would say polygamy is natural too. Because I think naturally for that person, everybody got their kinks and their makeups a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Most folks they can't even imagine sharing their partner with somebody else.
Oh man,
he was making this point so good that the lights went off on him.
No, the light went dim, so we know he lying.
I was trying to make it sound good, nephew. I was trying to make it sound good, but unfortunately,
he was telling the truth, the light got bright, but when he started lying,
that's what happened
dim.
when he lied. When he was lying about it.
Yeah,
nephew, you got to redeem yourself on this one now. I mean, really, y'all help him out.
Like I was saying,
that part.
No. I think a lot of people have their different types of kinks, and for some, like they can't even imagine touching or having somebody even be too close to their significant other if it's not them.
Right.
And you can see they get a natural reaction from it. Like they get hives, they get the jeebies, and they got back shivers, they talking stuttered. Like they can't fathom that they either got cheated on or that they left them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it depends on the parties. If you like a Neo and you just need everybody, then you just need everybody. But if you more, you know what I mean, the stationary person that you need just her, then
but that's when you found your one. And I think that it goes to the fact that it's hard to find your one. It's hard to find that one person that just checks all the boxes.
Or you find that one. I say what time you found the one, because you could have treated them wrong, or you could have just neglected
exactly
or not.
So
seen the signs.
you taking my point, because you could have found that one, but because of your insecurities, you lost that one. True. So I feel like you have to work on yourself before you're able to find that one. You have to be complete with you.
Yeah, because I think when you get with somebody, once you get to a mature age and you know what you want, you can give that person everything that you are.
Yeah,
I think you brought up a good point when you talk about age, because maybe when you were 20, that person checked all the boxes, but as time change and y'all have grown, now your boxes have grown, and now there's more boxes, and that person maybe they did or didn't grow with you.
That part. I think maturity has a lot to do with it at this point.
Absolutely.
You know, in your 40s and your 50s, you're not trying to run the streets anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Some.
Yeah, some are.
I had to look at my best with it.
No, hold on. But some are not trying to run the streets anymore. If you like the streets, you like the streets, right? But
streets don't love you back though.
But that's okay though. But if you like the streets, you like the streets. But you can't talk about you want the security of a single life, right? Yeah. Because you like the streets, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just be true to who you are at the end of the day. But I do know, I believe for me, I'm for the streets at this point in time in my life. And it's not the women in the streets, but I know I'm not going to dedicate my energy towards a relationship. Mm-hmm. I'm business minded now. So I would cheat on you, meaning that I'm going to focus on what I want to get done for myself more so than what you may want me to be in a relationship.
Okay. I see that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not about me going to, because again, I love sex just as much as the next. Go ahead.
No. Finish that statement.
Okay. I love sex just as much as the next man does, but it's not that important to me now for what I need to get done, for what I didn't get done early in my life.
Okay.
Oh, I'm finna open a can of worms with that.
That brings me to my next point: indecent proposals. Okay. Now that movie is 1,000 years old. However, it is still very valid because it happened. So an indecent proposal. Has anybody in this studio ever experienced that? Or is that something that you would ever consider? Because to Joe's point, you're working on your career. You're building something. You got big goals. And sometimes people can proposition to help you with those goals. So if somebody, and women can do it too. So if you have, this head honcho CEO, she's the boss, she's a beautiful woman, she's all of the things. And she approaches you like, hey, I just need you to do some things for me. And I'm going to make sure that you're straight. I'm going to take your career to the next level, Diddy or whoever.
Right.
And that's an indecent proposal. So does that play a factor in what you do?
Yes.
Yeah, baby, I love you, but I'm trying to take up to the next level.
If we're dating, definitely. If we're married, no. But if I'm dating you, you can get gone.
you gonna get shuffled.
I'm gonna do what I got, because I got to get what I want to get done. I'm 54. I don't have a lot more time left to do what I need to get done.
Okay.
You're not my wife.
Okay.
Right. You're not promised to be here tomorrow.
Right.
If this woman gonna go ahead and take me there and complete my legacy.
But she's not promising to be your wife. The woman is just simply saying,
but no. Again, she can get me to where I need to get to a hell of a lot quicker than you can. right?
Apparently.
So again, I'm gonna take whatever she is offering, what I need to go do, right? If it's going to get me to where I want to go, right? Because the woman that I'm dating can't do that.
One time for the honesty.
Okay. I mean, so if it's my wife, there's not a woman in the world, even at this stage. If you're my wife, I don't give a damn what you're offering.
All the same things apply. You're 54. You're trying to get where you're trying to go.
But if
I
marry,
apparently can't do what the CEO can do.
But if I married my wife, if I don't get there, I'm okay at this stage. You see what I'm saying? With my wife.
That sounds a bit contradictory.
No, it doesn't, because my wife, you're my girlfriend. You're asking, you can dump me tomorrow. My wife ain't going nowhere.
That I want to accomplish my goals, but I'm willing to give them up for my wife.
Because what did I just say before this? I would not be with a woman right now because I would cheat on her with my business. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be married.
So in other words, none of this applies because you're not going to get married.
Exactly. So
what the heck you talking
about? Because, hold on. No, because you're going hypothetical, right? So you put me in a marriage, but I wouldn't be there because my business is not where it wants to be.
Oh man. I don't even need Boosie.
I mean,
go ahead, Reese.
No, I can't be a part of this conversation, and I'm a U-Haul lesbian.
What the fuck is that?
Wait a minute.
What the fuck is a U-Haul lesbian, Reese? I know the lesbian, but what's a U-Haul lesbian?
I'll move in 2 weeks after we do something. So, and then this shit don't apply to me.
We gotta make that a clip because nobody ever knew what U-Haul is.
I'm a U-Haul lesbian. I done made the reservations already. I got boxes of shit. I got They we ready.
Did Reese right here. Like that right there. Where the keys at?
Right.
That part. Now you know. Now you know, nephew.
But I like, cause Reese, she go.
You know, do all this breakfast. You know what I mean?
Let me see your brush. It's in the bathroom bit. All right.
You know what I mean? Like,
okay. So you, the indecent proposal.
That's already proposed. What are you talking about? Decent about it. You know what I'm saying? I got Johnny Gill in the background. We already there.
My.
You sure look good. Whatever you want to play. It's there. I done proposed. So next question, go to nephew.
Okay, nephew. I know you're gonna take the indecent proposal. You going all the way to the top.
Yeah. Man, then without question. Don't mess around. Don't mess around. Be no material.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm the eyeball.
I need
because
sugar mama.
Something about the proposal just don't sit right with my spirit. I mean, now in the movie, he offered her $1 million. So the $1 million was, very enticing, especially back in 90 something, whatever year that movie came out. And she was married, but her husband was the ones who enticed her to do it. Okay, sidebar. But for me, I think that something about that proposal just doesn't sit right. And I have had someone to solicit, I can help you out. Do you really want your business to grow? What you trying to do for real? You know what I'm saying? And he was in a position to where he could have helped, and
well, that's shady today.
But
shady
I was like, nah. But the kicker was he was married. And so it's one thing because I'm not married. So it's one thing for me to accept an indecent proposal while I'm not married, even if I was dating someone. But this person was married. So that weighed heavy on me and my decision, and I couldn't do it. I'm like, I don't want to mess with nobody's husband. Now you bringing God into the situation. I can't be messing, with my blessings from God.
Hold on. So you bringing God into the situation now when you got a whole husband at home and you Boaz in the grocery store?
We were not married.
You weren't married. You weren't married. Okay.
No. The dude was married that was offering it to her.
No. I'm talking about. So she bringing God into the situation, but she said, she was talking about cheating. But she said she wasn't married in those scenarios.
I wasn't married.
Yeah, real convenient now.
Yeah. Because I could warn.
I'm sorry.
Well,
but it's okay. We're gonna let her ride with them.
Yeah, let her ride.
Thank you.
She got a Cleveland show, and I let her go.
Okay. So last question here. Everybody composed. Everybody ready? Okay. Your friend. Your bestie, me and you bestie.
Here she go. This shit.
When you see their partner in the streets doing street stuff. They out there cheating. They out there. You didn't scroll them on. You didn't roll up on them. You at the gas station, the grocery store, not the grocery store. Y'all at the club or whatever. You see your friend's partner in the streets with someone else. Now, do you tell your friend or do you sit quietly?
No, I'm gonna check you.
You can check them all day, but they still going.
No, I mean you gonna, but you know, you gonna do what you do. But at the end of the day, I'll be like, especially if I see you with somebody, I'm like, that's not it. That's not it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What you gonna say, Freeze?
Exactly what I just said. That's not it. That's not it. Like if he got on airwalks, that's not it. Don't do that.
Joe, would you tell your friend if you saw his wife out philandering?
I just got two choices in 2 seconds.
Oh, 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Goodness gracious.
Either you pick up the phone and call and tell him what the fuck you doing off into.
Damn, that quick.
That's my dog.
Who finna call their husband and be like, you know?
Oh wait.
You ain't got
No, I'm missing the question. So am I saying Mo Man out or am I saying Mo out?
No, Mo Man.
Oh, I'm missing the whole side boy. I'm be like, no, we finna be in the whole movie. We're gonna be in ATL. Bah! Been a while, boy. Where you been, boy? I want him to see me.
Right.
See me. I'm taking pictures.
Are you gonna do like Joe said and say, oh, you're gonna be like, smile for the selfie?
No.
Be like, look, you call them or I'm calling them right now.
No, I'm already on the phone with you. I'm like, you ain't gonna never guess who I ran into around here. Hey.
Exactly.
Hey.
I don't play with my.
Right here.
Hey, I don't play.
I ain't gonna play with you like that.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, like, hey, you see where
Mo.
we at? We
Mo.
in this piece. Where you
I don't
at?
play
I
about
thought you
you.
would be here.
I don't play about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No,
I thought
seriously.
you was talking about it'll be
Well,
you. I ain't know you talking
my
about before.
circle.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I
it's
know
all
that you
good.
love him.
Mhm.
I know you and you my best, and I know you love this motherfucker. Oh, he going down. I'm not finna
Or-
talk to you, dog.
If I know how she feel about him and she don't want to be around him no more, I'm like, hey, this is your opportunity right now. I got his ass. I'm sending the pictures to you right now.
Yeah. No,
Right
Now you got
so
all
the-
the evidence
So the
you need.
depending on
Hello.
the situation, but you asked me what I tell you. You got 2 seconds.
Ooh. Nephew, what do you say? You gonna
Damn.
Oh,
Damn, bro.
quiet.
If my wife was cheating on me, you ain't gonna tell me.
No, I think it'll be situational for me. I ain't gonna lie. It'll be situational for me.
The girl that I love, you saw her out there cheating.
If it's the girl that you love, then I'm with you and Reese. But if I know how you feel about her, I ain't see shit.
That's a pride thing, though. If you know how to smash that, you ain't gonna tell me. Bro, if you know how to smash that, no matter if I ain't gotta have no feelings, but you know I done been in that. We done been Mexican together.
So
I got you. Look, my biggest thing, and y'all will eventually learn this from nephew. First off, nephew don't want to be a part of shit.
See, he been it. He not in it.
So if I saw your girl cheating, you want me to tell you?
Huh?
If I saw your girl that I know you love cheating, you want me to tell you?
I don't want to know. If I find out on my own end, and we talked about this. If I find out on my own end, it's already a problem.
And you found out that I knew, and I ain't said nothing.
You gonna be upset with your friend?
No.
Yes.
You cool with me?
Yes, you would.
You cool with me? Come on, dog. Come on, man.
I'm so serious right now. No.
Come on, man.
Because bro, I'm taking the approach that I would.
So I'm around y'all knowing that she cheat, right? You caught her cheating later on. You come to find out that I knew and I caught, and me and you still gonna be cool on 100 on everything. We good because I ain't saying nothing. You gonna see me the exact same.
Think about that, nephew.
Do I look good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then, like I said, I told you the situation for me.
No. But you said.
I said.
Thank you.
I said if you felt the way about her, I'm with you and Reese. But if I know how you did feel about her and it ain't nothing like that, I ain't finna be in it.
We ain't talking about no jump off. We talking about somebody you care about, bro.
Oh, tell me about a jump off too, because I need to know.
Okay,
It's too
now.
much. It's too much
You need
shit
to know
going
about
on
the
around
jump
here.
off.
Now,
It's
your
too many
jump off.
veterinarian,
Now, your jump off.
veterinarian diseases out here.
When I talk to you again, I said,
Shit.
baby, I saw your jump off. But if it ain't gonna be no 2 seconds. But if that's your thing, you got 2 minutes.
She
You got 2
gotta,
seconds.
she gotta pick up that phone
Man.
right
No,
now.
even if it's not my thing, you gotta let me know. So y'all doing something different. I'm putting my mouth on pause, so I need to know if you seen them with any damn body else. Forget what you heard. No.
Okay, so
I need to know.
So, like I said, if it's your jump off, Reese, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna be as involved with your jump off because I know
You need to protect my mouth. Shit. Come on, Joe. Come on, man. Protect my mouth. Tell me.
Boosie in the house.
I need to damn know.
Well, since you done told, but see, Reese, since now you
I'm
didn't.
passionate about
So
this
Reese,
now.
hold on. So Reese, if you were single, right,
Yeah.
and now you done told me that she
Yeah.
on the 2 minute, she on the 2 second rule.
Thank
too.
you.
You know what I'm saying? But if
Thank you.
if I was not told that,
Right.
honestly, if that was your jump off, I ain't getting in the middle of no bullshit.
gonna
You know,
get
I ain't that's
right.
a jump off shit.
Man,
I'm just
but
saying, all
y'all
this
missing my
stuff-
point. Then that's my shit.
But I'm
don't
telling
wanna
y'all
be
how I
involved
feel.
shit.
So, nephew, I'm telling you how I feel. These apparatuses and stuff and all this costs too much these damn days to waste it on some hookers. Him, I need to know.
You so stupid.
Like, I'm just saying, no, this is for real.
This girl's stupid.
Everybody had their
This
own-
girl's an apparatuses. This girl's an apparatus.
I'm talking about my life.
their own
I didn't say everybody have apparatus. I'm watching out for my
We
own.
understand you have to bring things. You bring
I ain't got
things
no
with
book bag. I got a suitcase.
you. You like him.
Hey,
Hey, can him bring the music and a lot of stuff inside that goddamn suitcase. Y'all go check out the picture. Y'all, we gonna post that picture today.
I was so done.
No,
Ah,
no.
Next, go ahead.
This was the catch-22 that sometimes if you're too open and honest with your friend, now your friend is now gonna get mad with you, and you're risking the falling out of the friendship. And
Yeah.
I'm with you, Joe. I really don't care. I think that a good friend does not try to salvage the relationship. If you fall out with me, you just fall out with me because I'm being honest with you as a friend.
Facts. So you telling me if it was me, the roles reversed, you tell me.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm tell you,
I'm telling. Yeah.
regardless. I'm like he said, whether it's a jump off or whoever, I'm gonna be like, oh, guess who I saw? Now I may not make him call you immediately, but I'm gonna be like, hey,
Look,
I
if
can't
I-
Let
wait
me
to tell
see.
the
Let
tea.
me see Portia out there. Goddamn it! I'm
I
picking
can't
up the
wait
phone.
to tell the T regardless.
Shit, if you see Portia out
That's
there, we
right.
need to call the
Thank
National
you.
Guard. Something wrong.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Something wrong.
Like,
I'm saying.
who is you
If I
to?
see, man, listen. If I see any,
Come and find my body. Something wrong.
man, listen. I'm telling. I don't give a fuck. Do not cheat around me. I'm telling.
I've had
I ain't
friends
gonna lie
I
to
feel
you.
you.
If it's a
knew
jump
and
off,
did not tell me anything. I've had
I'll tell
friends
you when I get to you, bit out.
who did not tell me anything, and their whole thing was, well, I didn't want to get involved, or I didn't think, I thought you knew, or whatever the case was,
Facts.
or I thought y'all was cheating on each other.
Okay, so let me say this.
It just
My
matters.
lock it in media celebrities, right? Reese, Monique, nephew, Denise, Kenya. I catch if I know that y'all was involved with any goddamn body, right? And I see them, I'm rolling up on them. I'm gonna look in their face, 2 seconds. Either you call them or I do. What we doing? Y'all family to me right now. I don't play about y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So again, I don't give a damn who don't give a fuck like
and
me.
she be like, he know, Joe.
Okay,
Calm
that's fine. We gonna
down.
make sure. We
Yeah.
goddamn gonna make sure.
Already, man.
And we gonna make sure, bro. As at the end of the day, cause I got her on the. I'm about to call. So what we doing? Hey, I hit this video in the heart goddamn beat. You think I'm fucking playing with you, dog? Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody make sure you
if your
check your
relationship break up
location.
and you don't want to talk to me no more, what only thing I can tell you is,
I
you
was
know,
honest.
whenever I come to your ass and I tell you something, I'm gonna tell you the goddamn truth.
Right.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I respect that. I
You know what I'm
respect
saying?
that.
So I don't give a damn if you never talk to me again and I fucked up your home. But one thing about my black ass is
I don't care
again,
if I fucked up
because-
your home.
because I didn't fuck up your home. Your mate
Rephrase
did.
that.
Hold on. No, I fucked up your house, whatever that may have been. You didn't want
No,
that.
he did.
Okay,
or
well,
she
he
did.
or she did. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm your friend. I saw your boo doing some shit he shouldn't have been doing, and I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. I
Absolutely.
feel you on that.
So on that note, I will say,
Yeah.
go ahead. You
I was
got-
trying to see what Miss Bridget had made a couple comments here, so she,
Oh.
what
Let's-
she said. I'll check them,
Uh,
but
what
may
Reese
not
said.
tell her.
Now, see, wait a minute, Bridget, because it goes right back to it. You can check him all day. He don't care nothing about your check. All he want to do is go back home and have his pot roasted.
Sweaty.
That depends on how you
Wow.
cheating. That depends on how you cheating, and if you how you feel about the relationship is all in order. So, like, say for instance, if you know the buddy, this ain't really they makeup, but they are out and they got caught. Sometimes that probably scare somebody straight or scare them into paranoia.
Yeah, they gonna
And
be
now
paranoid.
they so paranoid. Oh, You feel me? They start handling at least the cheating with some level of respect because
Yeah,
now they
yeah.
know they easy to get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
be,
feel you.
I'm gonna damn
I
near
feel
act
you.
like I'm the girl because I'm gonna slide into the booth with y'all. I'm gonna eat a little piece of y'all's bread.
And then don't take no FaceTime
Right.
and no picture with it. And
I'ma-
it's like, oh,
I'ma
you
sit
blackmailing
there,
at this point.
Take a sip of your drink and be like, "What we doing after this? What's the move?" Like,
And she will. And she will
Oh,
do that.
man.
I already know it. She will. And she will.
he'll
I
be
know.
Like, I'm going home.
Yeah, she'll do that.
Without you
Yeah.
worrying.
Yeah.
Mhm. I see your kids.
I'm telling you, right?
I see your kids.
I'm gonna bring up the kids. I'm gonna be like, so yeah, so and so got prom next week. What we doing for it? Like, I know Angela, she making a pot roast.
Ooh, pop roast.
I'm gonna be like,
Hold on.
Carrot and potato.
Hold on.
You dropping
Carrot and
you
potato.
dropping the
No,
name?
Mo, I'm gonna be
Drop the name.
Mo. I'm gonna keep it.
Names on.
Mo, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I done been in a situation where I rolled up on one of my boys' wives, right? I was like, bro, who the fuck are you? Right?
right, just
Uh,
straight up.
Bro, I said, bro, who you? I'm looking at her, I'm like, who is him? Right? And she was like, I said, bro, who are you? Because that's my boy's wife.
Mm.
Who are you?
My name Henry.
No, he was like, what? I said, bro, who are you?
I'm
Then he
Henry.
was like, bro, who are you? I said, I am her husband's friend. Right? And so he was, trying to do his thing, right? I said, bro, I ain't got no problem with you, big dog. I said, but what I'm about to do right now, I'm finna call my dog, right? And so you can talk to him or she can talk. We want y'all want to talk to him, right? He said, well, she can. I said, no. I said, because I was calling him while he was talking that bullshit, right? I said, because I'm finna call my dog right now because you out with his wife, right? I said, so when he comes to the phone, which one of y'all motherfuckers want to talk to him? Is it you? Guess what he did?
Scattered.
He let her talk to him. He ain't gonna. He was trying to get bold and bad with me.
Yeah.
Right. But when I get,
he should though. He should let her talk.
Yeah. But bro, don't play with me, dog. So
side piece, you guys. What dog?
Man,
he did the right thing.
Yeah, do
He-
your
So
job.
you gotta handle something. You
He,
gotta
he
handle
did
it.
the right thing.
He did the right
I
thing.
politely gave her the phone. I did.
Yeah.
That was an awkward conversation. I said, "Hey, y'all on my dime, bro. You need to call your wife back on your phone." But I just want to let you know, big dog, and I'm gonna get in the car. I'll call you in a minute and tell you what I saw.
Mhm. He was grabbing the ball on a boot.
Ladies and gentlemen, if any of y'all know Joe Lockett,
Don't be doing no dirt around
Don't
him.
be
Don't
doing
do
no
no dirt around me because I'm
Okay.
fucking telling.
Any
It's like
comments,
Mayberry.
any comments out there? Anything that we missed?
Miss Bridget on it. What we got?
I love you, Miss Bridget. Thank you so much for your comments.
I was in that situation. I didn't tell because it was dangerous. She found out on her own. I
Gotcha.
didn't want my friend to get a charge.
I got you. Some folk
Well,
crazy.
still,
Some folk crazy.
Real crazy.
Some people crazy.
And then shoot, tell old buddy. Now he putting the Beats by Dre on him.
My gosh.
the Beats
Man,
by Dre.
He's by Dre.
And all that happened
not
was because
funny.
you said,
It's
nah,
not
big
funny.
dog, don't. I don't want to be in no case. Don't use no alibi. I ain't speaking to attorneys.
That's
leave me
unfortunate.
alone.
If there was ever a threat of violence for any of the parties involved, that's unfortunate because I could understand being careful, but I still think truth needs to be told.
No.
So-
I get where y'all coming from. Y'all ain't
Yeah.
getting no back and forth with me.
With that being said, hey, this topic has definitely been a fun topic, but it's
Oh,
serious.
say the obvious though. I'm sure everybody in the room ain't gonna snitch on their friend, right?
Oh, come on the vice versa.
Yeah, on the
If my
vice versa.
friend is
Y'all
cheating, am I gonna
did
tell
all
my
that. Y'all ain't gonna snitch on the friend, right?
No.
Because I'm
Hell
I'm
no.
consistent around the board. I ain't
Hell no, I ain't telling on my friend.
I ain't then, huh? No.
You do what you do. I'm watching out for you.
Because I'm your friend, I know if you got a good partner, I may have a conversation with you,
Fact.
but I would never
Girl,
tell on you.
He's a
Yeah.
good man, Savannah.
Yeah, but I would never. I would never tell on you. I would never tell on you though.
He's
No.
a good man, Savannah. Anyway.
Just don't have your wife calling me every time she can't find you. Don't use me as your excuse,
Oh,
please.
no.
Don't.
No, don't.
So
Yeah,
quick
that's not
story
good.
time because again, in the situation where my friends were not telling me about the things that they knew, and the whole comment came up about, well, I thought y'all was cheating on each other. Bull crap. Because even if we go out and you see me flirting or talking to other people, that doesn't give him the right. And as a friend, you my friend. You supposed to be with my bullshit. So at the end of the day, don't go holding it against me because you see me out here flirting or whatever. But then
Thank you. You be my bullshit.
you
Yeah.
supposed to uphold full of shit. So and then you don't, and then here's the thing, and my personal experience, they don't know everything going on within the relationship. They don't know
That's facts.
how we feel and the whole dead end conversations
Yeah.
and things like that. So I may share some stuff with them, but I'm not sharing everything. So they don't really understand why things are the way they are between us. But that don't mean don't tell me what you see.
Right,
That
exactly.
I do.
I can
what
get that.
I do. That does mean that. Okay. So as long as we're on the same page,
Facts.
it is very much a double standard. Okay. So now that we're clear, everybody understands.
You got that? We clear on that?
We're clear.
We clear.
But no, this has been a fun topic. I mean, there's some seriousness, there's some truths to it. Overall, you know, you got to be careful because when we cheating, we are playing with people's hearts. And again, according to the Heartbreaker, you don't want to be caught out here and, you know, walking around dancing in them streets.
Mm-hmm.
Like Orange Juice Jones said, you be out there looking like a scallywag.
Or Prince. Ass out.
You don't want to be in a dangerous predicament. Just put it like that. So at the end of the day, be very careful. Most importantly, be honest. Because I think that you can get a lot further than you think you can get with honesty.
Just be real. That's the resolution to it. Just be real about the situation, not only to yourself, but to whoever you with.
Absolutely, absolutely. So thank y'all for tuning in. I hope to see you again. Hey, it's Thursday, baby. We always got a topic for you. So, and we also got a drink for you. So stop on by. It's happy hour somewhere. Have a good one, y'all.
And before we go, where we at?
On the LIM, baby.
Fact.
We are here on the LIM. Check us out on all platforms. Don't hesitate.
She can't talk right now. Get to me. I'm the co-host. Because she don't know what to hear. Look, hey, tell a friend, tell another friend, tell a friend. You dig? Lock in with us on Lock In Media. Every Thursday, it's your girl Reese with Mo. Check in.
Bye, guys.
All right, peace.